In this video, we're going to talk about some improv methodology and some concepts that you can use in group improv. Since our dance company largely does structured improv because of what we do, we dance with bands a lot of the time. Most of the time we don't get a set list in advance. So, and we dance with various styles of music depending on who the venue's trying to highlight with dancing, so, or flow arts or fire. So these concepts are intended to be potentially used with any style of dance. The goal is that we can use these in technically any style. A lot of the time what we use them with is belly dance and flow arts. I want this to help you to start thinking maybe if improv isn't really something you've done a lot of, and if it is something that you've done a lot of, hopefully this will open up some new mind pathways of how you can work on your structured improv, and maybe some new concepts to work with a friend or a partner for a duet trio, whatever. You can start practicing just with 2 or 3 of you, or however many you really want. So, to get into it, so some of these concepts are inspired by American tribal style belly dance and improvisational style belly dance, and then some of these concepts are inspired by modern dance. But there's some different ways you can go about this. So in general, what I recommend is no matter who you're dancing with, the second that you know, like I'm doing a duet, trio, quartet, check in with those dancers, see which moves they feel really confident with. Just flow together, even with just like a couple minutes. Even if it's literally 1 minute of flowing together, you're going to gauge what a dancer's flow looks like, for one. And then if you're practicing multiple times in a row, that will become more and more comfortable. But you potentially could get put on stage with any of our dancers. So check in with one another, and that's even if you're both professional American tribal style belly dancers. Even you can check in, like refresh some moves that you might know together, some combos that you can do together. And again, part of the beauty of improv is that you can change it on the spot, and it's just a structure, a loose structure, and then you throw it in there. Now there's ways to also structure it more, and part of what I'm going to do is teach you how you can even use the choreography that we just did, and you can again apply this to any choreography, and how you can turn that choreography into combinations, short combinations that you can cue on the spot. Again, inspired by American tribal style and improvisational tribal style. But I want you to be able to do it with any style of dance, and including flow arts and fire. So with that in mind, I'll show you just how you can do that. So using the choreography that we did just in the beginning, just thinking about the Mayas. This is a move that for belly dancers you can use in improv very easily and follow along with, right? And you can either look at the hands or the hips to tell what's going on. So we use that in the very, very beginning. Now, a cue that I came up with using the part after that, so we do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's the little bounce there. So that's our cue. okay? That's the cue that when your arms go down, you're going to drop. Now you can do this either to the front or to the back. So depending on who's leading. So what I recommend for leading, and it can really go on either side, but whoever's in front in the visible spot is the person that's in the lead. So have someone always like slightly in front or slightly behind. Even if it's just like minuscule, because actually sometimes it's like really cool and sexy to be like super close and intimate as with your dance partner. So if I'm back here, the person that would be in the lead is the person furthest to the back, right? So anytime you even turn like from the front, the person in the front's the lead, you turn to the back, this person can steal the lead at any time. So always be looking at paying attention to the person that you can see. Don't just stay in your own head, because and we're gonna practice some stealing the lead so that you get really used to what it's like at having to see both sides, right? So again, the cue would be da-na, and the arms coming down to here, so you know you're about to drop to your knees. And then here you really could do anything, I feel like, from here. You'll know the movements that you want to work with. But like arm patterns are easy ones to change a dynamic to and follow along with. So again, you could even go back to this here. And then a torso twist is something you can cue at any moment too. And then you could even use this as something that you can do. And then you can, if you're facing the back, you could have the look be a cue to do the shoulder. So so just think through